Ladies and gentlemen, from Portland, Oregon,
Acoustic Minds.
I know. Were you interrupting me?
Oh my gosh.
You're stealing
I
my
thought you were
thunder.
pointing at me.
Stealing my thunder already, TC.
I thought you were pointing.
Acoustic Minds. Can't wait. How about you, TC?
I'm ready. I've been loving the sound check, so I'm going to love it
Break a
more.
leg.
Here
Break
we
a
go.
leg.
Thank you so much for
Sorry
having
to
us.
interrupt you, Neil. Sheesh.
It's okay.
Such an American thing to do. Thanks for having us here in Santa Cruz. Always a pleasure to be back. We brought the rain. I'm sure you guys love that, California. This song's called Lucky One. Maybe these lyrics will relate to you. Growing up, it was clear we didn't have a clue. Young love, you were still discovering you. We had our share of firsts. You were my very first true love. Had me running in circles. We didn't know what love was. Moving through the backseat, my heart's racing, you're giving me the chills. So I sing you a love song. You didn't get it, but I'm hoping one day you will. I wrote this song for my partner. Now I never want to hurt you. I'll be the lucky one to deserve you. If you take the chance, we can rework it. I can promise you it'll be worth it. Now I never want to hurt you. I'll be the lucky one to deserve you. If you take the chance, we can rework it. I can promise you it'll be worth it. Oh, growing up, it was clear we didn't have a clue. No, when it came to me and you, young love, you were still discovering you. We had our share of firsts, and you were my very first true love. Had me running in circles, we didn't know what love was. Moving through the backseat, my heart's racing, you're giving me the chills. He still gives me chills. So I sing you a love watching. Hello, yeah.
She misses you, Chris.
I do. I miss you. He's coming to visit us once we hit Austin, though. Because we're going to Austin for South by Southwest this year. We got an official showcase. And we're on our way down, guys. It's such a pleasure to be here in Santa Cruz. Like my sister said, we brought the rain, but you're welcome. We need that, right?
Thank you.
Stuff will grow from rain, right? We need to water ourselves to blossom.
Oh, yeah. That's one.
This next song came to me in a dream, which I think would happen quite a bit as an artist, but I'm too busy dreaming of intergalactic travel to think of songs. This one I remember, thank God. It felt something in you. Country writer, but I feel like that song has a little bit of country in
That was a
it.
good dream you had.
I know, right? I was very much in love at the time, which is when songs come to me super quick. The relationship did not last, but the song's still here, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But you know, blessing or a curse, you're dating a musician, you're probably going to get a song out of it.
Or two.
So be nice to your musicians, or
Yeah.
don't, and maybe we'll write a banger about that.
Support your local
Sorry.
musician.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, this next song is a song about us. We're twins, if those of you tuning in.
You guys are twins?
I'm Amanda, this is my twin sister
You
Jenny.
know that?
I know they're twins.
We are the Clark Kent of twins. We're identical, but I have extremely short hair, as you can tell, and I wear glasses, because it's just that simple. But identical twins, and this song is just a song that we wrote about each other. It's called Two Stars.
Wow, I did not know that you guys are twins.
Surprise. Yeah, we're just here to surprise you.
Yeah. You guys surprised us, all right.
All right.
Yeah, this one's called 2 Stars.
Ooh,
What's it called?
2 stars.
Okay.
Take 2. Oh man, we might be having a connection issue. In that time period that this is here, I want to shout out our bandmates for making this music for us. We normally travel as a 4-piece, and they're not with us now, but hopefully next time we come around.
Yeah.
The last time we were in Santa Cruz, we were all together.
That's right. It was Santa Cruz Music Fest.
Guys, I think TC would welcome you back.
Oh yeah, we would love to come back. Thank
Yeah.
you, TC. You know, our helicons are TC helicons, so it's like we were destined to meet.
It was
my
meant to
friend.
be.
Meant to be. Feels very kismet-like. Speaking of kismet, take 2. Particles we spread all over this galaxy. Gravity and space collide. We are explosive light. 2 castaways in a foreign place, without a map to navigate. But this is how it's supposed to be. It's just the start of a story. And we were 2 stars across the neon sky. No matter where we are, you can see our light. And we were 2 stars across the neon sky. No matter where we are, we'll be side by side. Finally I can see. Finally I'm wide open. Finally you can see me. You can see me. Finally I can see. I'm wide open. You say so much without saying anything. You can see right into me. You can tell in a look, a breath. Maybe it's like twin telepathy. We are scatter particles. We're spread all over this galaxy. In gravity and space collide. We are explosive light. 2 castaways in a foreign place, without a map to navigate. But this is how it's supposed to be. It's just the start of a story. And we were 2 stars across the neon sky. No matter where we are, you can see our light. And we were 2 stars across the neon sky. No matter where we are, we'll be side by side. Finally I can see. Finally I'm wide open. Finally you can see me. You can see me. Finally I can see. I'm wide open. You say so much without saying anything. You can see right into me. You can see right into me. You say so much without saying anything. You say so much. You can see right into me. 2 stars. You can see right into me. So our dad was a singer. I mean, our dad's always been a singer and an instrumentalist. And my mom says we like came out of the womb crying in harmony. I think that might just be a funny story she tells. But we started singing together. Our dad would sing to us, and we would just naturally harmonize to his voice without even knowing we were harmonizing. And that happened when we were about 2 years old. We joined a choir, and when we were 3, it was called the Greater Gresham Kids Choir.
Yes.
It was like kind of like a elite choir of young children, and we auditioned. We got a scholarship, and we were from 3 years old to 12 years old touring with that choir. We were the biggest rave in like churches and like rest homes.
Yeah, the
and,
old people and the God lovers really were into us.
Yeah, we were real hit. I got.
We started off
That was your fan club?
Yeah, that was our fan club at the beginning. You know, picture like very miniature children with microphones that were bigger than our heads because they had the foams on them. So we would sing these solos, and you wouldn't even see our heads. There's some video of it. It's pretty hilarious.
And we
Cause,
sound like chipmunks, like honestly, like Alvin and the Chipmunks, because we're so young. You know,
Yeah.
you're like, how did that voice come out of a human being? But
Well,
it's very real. So
That's a great story.
yeah, but we started. We've always loved music. We love all different genres, but we were really, really drawn to like R&B in our teens. So we had an R&B trio that we were in with our best friend Summer. And then we started a punk ska band when we were 16 in high school. So smart. Anybody who's in school that wants to play with like really good horn players, just go to the band room and
go ask them.
ask them
Smile
who wants
real big.
Yeah,
Say,
who wants to
"Hey."
join this band? Because we had like a 10-piece horn section at like 17.
Oh yeah, our band was ridiculous. We were like, we thought we had 2 guitar players, a bass player. The drum major from the school was our drummer,
Yeah.
and then like a 10-piece horn section. It was absolutely hilarious, and yeah, we thought we were going to be like the next like.
Less Than Jake, crossed with like No Doubt,
Yeah.
crossed with like, I mean, it was just, we were really into that like kind of like punk ska era.
Tight harmonies.
Yeah, very tight harmonies. We love that. So, and then we were in the band. There were 2 other brothers that sang with us too. So they played bass and drums. So it was like a bunch of 4-part harmony. We've just always been harmony junkies. We love harmony.
I don't know if you can tell. There's a little bit of harmony.
Yeah, you know, hey, they sound awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, speaking of our dad, this next song is actually for him, and he passed very unexpectedly in 2019. You know, the way I take life as you get older is, you know, it's very fleeting. You know, when you're young, you feel like you have a very long time, and then you get older and you realize each day is very precious. So
Right.
this song, you know, we wrote for him, and we like to also, in a moment of it, give homage to anyone that you may have lost. So we'll tell you what the moment is, but in that moment, we ask the people out there watching, all of us, to just move something, whether that be your head, your shoulder, your body, your butt, whatever it is. Move it.
Oh, your butt. I like that. Move your butt.
By the way, the world's best chair dancer, right there.
Oh,
Hello.
you're hired. You're hired. Okay, we gotta see that
John
dance.
Travolta.
TC, let's
John
go.
Travolta was swivel chairs right here.
I knew it.
He's dancing over here. You can't even see him. He's getting down so hard right now. He's saving his moves for later. All right, so this is for our dad.
It's a song called Fend for Yourself. You say you know what you want from me. Child's play, baby, all you see is me. Never wanna let you alone in the dark if I knew couldn't fend for yourself. Never wanna let you alone in the dark if I knew couldn't fend for yourself. You say you know what you wanna do. Child's play, baby, all you see is you. Never wanna let you alone in the dark if I knew couldn't fend for yourself. Never wanna let you alone in the dark if I knew couldn't fend for yourself. Never wanna let child's play. Baby, all you see is me. Never wanna let you alone in the dark. You could've been for yourself. I never wanna let you alone in the dark. You could've been for yourself. Been for yourself. So this one's for you, Dad. We miss you, we love you, we thank you. This goes out to anyone you might have lost. We just take a moment to raise a glass, shake a shoulder, tap a foot, have a dance break for them. They'll always be in our hearts. They'll always be with us. The more we remember, the more they stay with us. I never wanna let Thank you so much. You know, I like to say, as you get a little bit like into the middle part of your life, or maybe, you know, some people say it's like the first quarter of your life, you know, you start to realize that life is more precious than you could even imagine. When you're a kid, you fall, you know, you heal immediately. You know, you don't experience what loss really is. You maybe have heartache, but you don't know what loss really truly is. So I think it's a very important thing for us to always, you know, remember the people that have come before us. And in this case, you know, we had a very estranged relationship with our father. It was very like volatile at times, and he wasn't always around, but the music was something that always brought us together, and it kept us connected even in those moments. And so, yeah, I number one, say check on your people, and number two, just remember to tell the people you love every single day you love them, because you never know.
So you chose the guitar. Did you choose the piano?
This is a really funny story. So I was playing guitar and ukulele prior, more for writing, not necessarily on the stage, but when COVID hit, Amanda and I were on the road, actually taking this exact tour down to South by Southwest. It was like the best year, you know, slated, 250 shows, all the most amazing places, and we were just ready to take off and launch into the atmosphere. Yeah. And when we were in Dallas and everything shut down, we drove home begrudgingly and sad, not knowing what would happen.
Should have come by here, TC. I put him on the
Next
roof.
We definitely should have, and we decided to enroll in school. So we literally came home on a Monday, enrolled in school on Tuesday, started classes on Friday, and Amanda and I have been full-time students since then for music. So I have always wanted to play keyboard. I've always wanted to just add some synth players. I always have heard different sounds, and it's really helped me with my writing. I'm learning to engineer and record, and Amanda's just been really taking a ton of just different guitar chops, like right now, and maybe we'll get her to play it at the end of the show. She's working on Blackbird right now for one of her finals in school.
Wow.
It's so beautiful, and she's just starting to learn it. But I mean, she's only been at this song for about a week, and we were on tour. On this tour, we drove 13 hours on Monday to get down to our gig in Northern California, and literally we get it at 3:45 in the morning. And Amanda, I'm dead. I'm just like, I unpack and I'm like, good night, peace, I'm out. And she's over here practicing her Blackbird for her class in the morning. She's like,
so awesome.
I want to learn this, and it was so beautiful. So she's coming right along. I'm very proud of her. And you know, we're taking music theory, all sorts of different things. I'm taking a sight singing class and a rhythm ear training class, so I can learn how to really play a little bit better instrumentation as I'm singing. You know, a lot of people think that just comes naturally. It really doesn't. You know, it's some people are able to sing, some people are able to play instruments, some can combine. Drummers, oh my God, I can't even imagine where their brains are, because they're like an octopi of knowing how to move everything at the same time. But I've always been a really good harmonizer and a singer, but I've always really wanted to learn to play piano, and it's been really fun to learn some of these songs and pick up a couple of the different synth players. And I give shout out to my bandmates, because they've helped me with all of this, and especially my sister, because she has such a good ear.
But yeah, this next song we're gonna share for you is a song that I wrote in the ocean of Maui. We were on tour, and I visited a love interest out there. And as I was visiting the ocean, which I didn't realize.
Hang on a second.
Okay. I know you were gonna add to that. Let's
We got
hear it.
Chris over here. Right?
Yes, this was years ago. Before Chris. This is
We don't miss a beat.
way before. You're good. Yes, no, Chris and.
Were you thinking the same thing?
You were like, what about Chris? Okay, yeah, they got you, Chris. That's good. They're on your team, Chris, and so am I, baby.
Got your
I
back,
promise.
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris,
that's-
your hand on your side, Chris. Just checking it back. Just backing you up, bro.
they just got your back, man. No, a different
We didn't
relationship.
want you two-timing Chris.
No, I never would. I just love him too much too. But
There we go.
I was in the ocean, and I didn't realize at the time, but you have to give an offering to the ocean when you come to Hawaii, because Mother Nature is very strong, and she might eat you alive. And I went in carefree, like I'm going to do this, and instantly was sucked into an undertow. And I was swimming basically for my life for about 7 or 8 minutes, and all of my friends on the beach that were having the time of their lives partying had no idea. They just thought as I was waving my hand that I was waving at them, but I was like, help me. And in the process of being just like tumbled, this melody came into my head, and I know this just sounds crazy, like life or death, right? A song is given to you.
Hang on a minute.
I'm dead
I love it.
serious.
I love it.
Right.
Dead serious. So I got out of the ocean like a drowned rat, and everybody was like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, no, I was almost dying. Thank you for not noticing, but I'll be fine. And I ran to my iPhone and I recorded the melody. And although that love did not last, this song was created from it. And all of the verses are text messages I sent between my partners. So this is what happens sometimes when, you just get inspired from a little bit of heartache. Undertow was born. Toes in the sand. Was it really too good to be true? 'Cause it's me and you, yes, together on our island. Hand in hand, hearts united, we share the lights, stars shining. The kind of love they talk about, the kind of love you dream about. I'm running away. The waves keep pushing me back. It's like I'm under attack. I'm caught in the undertow. Feel like I'm running away. The waves keep pulling me back. It's like I'm under attack. I'm caught in the undertow. Fairy tales, they're read in a book. Reality is brutal, so much that it'll look. When push comes to shove, it can stifle your way. Open up your heart and allow it to feel. True love ignites when we see ourselves. Reflections of us looking back on the well. I'm learning to trust, it's just the way I feel. The way I feel it. It's what they say about love is true. You watch out, you won't know when it hits you. Like a knife through the chest, can't pretend. Straight to the heart when it's hit. I'm running away. The waves keep pushing me back. It's like I'm under attack. I'm caught in the undertow. Feel like I'm running away. The waves keep pulling me back. It's like I'm under attack. I'm caught in the undertow. Caught in your undertow.
cutting your undertow. I'm running away.
So it was like the ocean and the love, you get it?
Caught in the undertow.
Lucky you got out. Woo!
True, because I would have been with Chris. Oh, Chris.
Hey, Chris is watching.
Sad days. He's probably watching.
All right.
He's obsessed with me. Just kidding. The funny thing is, we were like one day into tour, and she's like, they're both like, I miss you. And she goes, we're at the show in Healdsburg. We were up in Northern California a few days ago. And she's like, it's just been a few days, and we just really miss one another. And I was like, you guys, it's been a day. It's been one day. It has not been, she's lying. It has not been 2 days.
I told someone.
It's been a few days. It's been
Is this brand
less
new?
than 24 hours.
No, it's 4 years strong.
4 years?
Yeah.
You're still pining for you after one day?
We're
Oh, yeah.
we're like more in love
I
with
know,
each other
right?
every
Like, see
day.
you later, honey. I'll see you when you get back.
Call me when I get there.
Don't listen to him, Chris. Don't listen. Don't take that advice.
That's what your big boy pants on, Chris.
He's like, no way. No way.
We
no
just
way.
lost Chris.
Chris is
We lost a viewer. It was Chris.
Chris
It was
is gone.
him.
You
He's
don't
like,
just talk about he's now gone.
For some people that maybe are just tuning in, can we get an introduction again?
Yes, we are Acoustic Minds. This is my lovely twin sister Amanda. I'm Jenny. We're from Portland, Oregon. You can always check us out on our Instagram, _the AM. We have all sorts of silly stories. We get very delirious driving on tour, and Amanda made a really funny bunny video, which I highly recommend. 5 stars, 5 out of 5 recommend on checking that one out. I was on edibles.
It's true. The drops kicked in, and then it was just like giggles for days, and thank God for drops, right?
Yeah, we're from Oregon. We may be off the sauce, but we aren't sober. Let's not get crazy in here, people. Okay?
I gotta point something out to you.
Yes.
Come around here.
Come on in. Oh yeah.
I know the Pink Floyd guitar
Pink Floyd
strap.
Dark Side of the
I
Moon guitar
know.
strap.
Oh, fuck yeah. We love Pink Floyd.
Who doesn't?
Oh,
Oh,
so
I
good.
People.
I saw that immediately. I was going to ask you about that.
Oh, yes.
but-
I'm a huge, yeah. That's another story.
Okay.
With a lava lamp and some fungus.
Oh.
It's a fun guy.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
I met a fun guy.
It's a fun guy.
I just saw some really trippy tracers there for a second, guys. Get back to the lights. What's going
Oh,
on
the
in
vibe.
here?
The vibe. The
It's
vibe
the
last
vibe.
night.
That's true.
Yeah.
Neil's the first time we've had a vibe.
The vibe. It's
Yeah.
a big vibe, yeah. It may not be done again.
Bring the vibes.
And it's a light show, Neil.
You get all you get it all. Yeah, so this next one is a song that I wrote about just spreading the light that we have inside of us. I think that we're living in kind of a weird time right now. There are still, let me be clear, more good than bad, but the bad is
Creeping up.
it's pretty weird. And I think that's what the one thing that 2020 did is it like cracked everybody open. You know, they said like 2020, clear vision. This is like when 2020 started. And it really did. Like, it cracked open everybody and you saw who the real assholes were in the world. You got to see some of the really good people too, and that's the part that I chose to choose for the silver lining of COVID. But in Oregon we say that which we shall not say. We don't say COVID. But yeah, this song is just about doing that. It's about us using that good inside of us, that light inside of us, and spreading that around to make sure that we can really just extinguish the hate, the anger. The song's called Remedy. Imagine we had fairy dust, you and me, we're living in a
spark of peace to every house. I'll spread my light for all in need. I'll be a part of something more than what they say we need. Like a spark in the night, love can make the darkness bright. Around the deep, we're looking for a remedy. We're looking for a remedy. Something for you and me when you're a melody. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, what more can we take from this land, from our land? Consumption, it fills us. They're trying to take away our right to speak, our right to think. They're trying to take away our liberty, but we're doing this for you and me, for you and me. I'll sparkle peace to every house. I'll spread my light for all in need. I'll be a part of something more than what they say we need. Like a spark in the night, love can make the darkness bright. Around the deep, we're looking for a remedy. We're looking for a remedy. Something for you and me when you're a melody. Hey, hey, hey.
So you have a gig tomorrow night.
We do. We play. Actually, we're driving. What would be like southeast? We're playing Bakersfield tomorrow night at the Poor House. It's from 6 to 8. Certainly has all the best beer in town.
Ooh.
And yeah, some good friends of ours live there. They gave us the connect, and so hope to see our Bakersfield people out.
Let's shout out our good friends.
I know. Let's shout out our besties, Glitter Fox, which we told you guys got to get them on air. They're actually originally they lived in Long Beach for a long time, so they're not from this area, but I think if you transplant here, you have some roots that you set. So. Yeah, they're amazing. You should check them out. But shout out Andrea and Solange. We love you.
They call Glitter Fox?
Glitter Fox.
Yes. We'll get Glitter
I'm
Fox
gonna
on the show,
send the
dude.
link to Andrea tonight, and she'll be contacting you. Trust
I
me.
love it. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
And then
Also, we want to shout out Free Creatures because that's how we learned about you guys.
Oh my gosh,
So-
yes. Marv Ellis, Emily, Skylar. We love you guys.
what a great group of people that is. Amazing.
They're incredible.
And then from Bakersfield, where do we head?
Bakersfield, we go to Arizona, and we're going to be in Prescott, which we just found out it's not Prescott.
It looks like
they pronounce
Prescott,
it like
but it's
biscuit.
Prescott.
Prescott. Which is good to know because we're going to be like, thank you, Prescott.
The beer bottles come flying.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy
So,
that we know that used to live there said they'll correct you in 3 seconds. It's Prescott. Like Prescott.
so we could get a plus for getting the inside track, So, and then we are headed to Austin for South by Southwest. We're going to be in Texas for about a week and a half. We're in Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Houston. You can check out all of our dates on our website, theammusic.com. Really easy. You can see all of our socials here.
That's
We got it all right there. That's
Did you get a sponsor or sponsors to take you on tour? Or was
So we have had sponsors in the past. This tour, we did not have sponsors. We set up this entire tour.
It's expensive.
It is, and we set up this entire tour ourselves. We book ourselves. We do have a manager that helps us with some of our booking, but primarily about 90% of our booking we do ourselves. We do all of our own marketing and promo. A couple years before, right before the thing that we did not say happened for 3 years, that blur of gray, we had some really great sponsors, Chipotle and Gayukaku and Yerba Mate and Two Towns Cider and Kind Snacks and all these places. So we were very grateful for that. We're hoping to just jump more on board with that. We love to support healthy living. And right now we're obsessed with Boneyard CBD seltzers. They're from Bend, Oregon.
They're amazing.
They haven't given us a sponsorship deal yet, but I did write
I've been to
the...
Boneyard before.
So good, right?
It's
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
So good.
I wrote the guy just a couple days ago and just said how enthusiastic we are about their non-alcoholic CBD seltzers, and asked if they ever did any music sponsorship, and he said, "Well, no, but maybe we could talk about that." So maybe we're gonna cross our fingers. They'll just give us a
Partner.
lifetime
Oh, that'd
supply
be
of
Yeah.
of
We'll
CBD
tell
seltzer.
everyone. We've already told everyone about
My
it.
advice is tell them you'll play their 420 show.
Oh, I'm down.
We would do
I'd
that.
love to do that.
Hey, by the way, Boneyard, we'll play your 420 show.
There you go.
Who drives?
We both do, but Amanda's kind of the control freak, so she likes to take the wheel most of the time.
Because you don't drive well and she drives better?
No, she
No.
drives great.
She does drive? Okay.
I feel like I just, like there's a role, you take on. I'm not driving as much this tour, but normally, like, that's just the role. I feel very comfortable in the driver's seat. I think I've been that way my whole life. I just enjoy getting people where they need to go, and I tend to have like a very good memory for directions. So like if I come to a city once,
It's
I
true.
can find it. So it's
I have no idea where we're at half
we
the time.
we
I
live
have
in
no
the
idea
city
where we're
our
at
whole
in,
life.
like our own
Our whole
hometown.
life, and she's like, "Where are we?" I'm like, "How do you not know where we are right now? This is where we live."
I'm not ashamed to say it. I have no idea where we're at right now,
I
except
love
there's
that.
signs everywhere that say
Have
Santa
you
Cruz.
ever been in a knockdown fight?
Yes.
Okay, so we have had maybe 3 physical fights in our lives. I have to tell you that whiskey was involved in some of these, so it was just we're
Which is not
Irish.
real,
We're Irish Welsh, so I think we just get a little naughty with little spicy. We'll call it spicy. But most of the time we get along pretty well. I'd say about 98% of the time we're doing really well. This tour we decided to have a safe word for when we are feeling like the other is intentionally annoying us.
Yes.
And
What's
that
It doesn't
safe
matter
word
what
is
we're doing; it just has to stop immediately when the
the
word comes out.
safe word is Alaska.
Oh,
So if you hear Alaska, but it's no matter what, we have to just stop and
Chill.
cut it and don't say a word about it. It has helped so
Oh, yeah.
much.
It helps a lot.
So you've had 3, you said, kind of big ones.
Yeah.
What's the record? Was there a winner?
No, I mean definitely. I feel like we both were pretty ashamed afterwards, so we were just like, sorry, that
What
one.
the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
I feel like those instances, like I said, very far and in between.
The
but-
first 2 were when we were kids, so
Yeah.
it's I just feel like you just wrestle with each other anyway and do shit like that. But it's the other was in our early 20s. It was when we were really drinking a lot of Jameson. I'll just leave it to that.
I was gonna say it's foggy, so we can't really even tell you who came up ahead on that.
I'm gonna
because it's
say I
just a
probably
foggy
won because I
experience.
won at everything, but that's just because I'm competitive. But she's gonna say she won at most things too.
I was going to
so-
say Jameson won.
Jameson won, Twin 0.
Yeah,
So,
there you
in
go.
that fight for sure.
What do we got next?
This next song is one of our brand new singles. It's recently gotten some amazing love on Spotify. I just want to shout out everyone in Europe. It looks like Germany's been listening a lot to this one. I wrote this song. It's about gaslighting. It's about a relationship I had that really didn't make it that far. And this beautiful song was born.
Go, 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 go. What you know about us? What you know about love? What you know about trust? This is not about her. This is all about us. What you know about trust? And I don't want your alibi. I really don't need a reason why. It doesn't make me the bad guy. I am not her, despite what you may think. The time we spent felt like a dream, but in all reality, I am not. Cue blue lights. Go, 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 go. Oh, imagine the fog. What you know about us? What you know about love? What you know about trust? This is not about her. This is all about us. What you know about trust? And I don't want your alibi. I really don't need a reason why. That doesn't make me the bad guy. I am not her, despite what you may think. The time we spent felt like a dream, but in all reality, I am not. You thought you could save me. I don't need to be saved. Your love it amazes me. I don't wanna feel the pain. I am not your alibi. I am not the reason why. I am not the bad guy. I am not the bad guy. Yeah, that's our brand new single, so out there in the interwebs, you can stream that anywhere on Spotify, Apple Music. It's called Bad Guy. Not to be confused with Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. You know, she says she is the bad guy, but that song is fire, and that makes sense. But this song is about not being the bad guy, and as Jenny said, it's about gaslighting.
I'm sure if your dad had so proud of your music.
Yeah.
So,
He was. He
Yeah.
definitely, like, as my sister said, it's like our relationship was interesting. It was convoluted, but he was always very supportive of our music. And when we were together, and he'd hear our new songs, he would like add harmonies, or he would call me and say, "Oh my God, I can't stop listening to this one part. What happened? Tell me the story." You know, and that was really great. And he'd also call when we were just really at our lowest. He had no idea that he was
He had a
like,
knack for that. He had just the right timing.
to just call and say like the most amazing, like inspirational. I mean, our mom is there for us every single day. She's our best friend, and she's constantly giving us reassurance, and like praying for us to make sure we're safe everywhere we go. But our dad, because we were so estranged, some of our talks when we were young, it was really combative, and it was really difficult for me to really understand that relationship. So having him check in with us in these special moments when we're touring and we're just kind of like doubting something, or maybe something weird has happened, he would just ring in and know exactly what to say at that time. So I feel like there was definitely like some, divine power that was telling him.
That's some twin shit.
It really was, like, seriously. And we've decided now it's like not even just the twin telepathy, it's like this hive mind. When you're around people enough, you really start like locking in like how you move with one another. It's like this sync of it's
Have you
really
guys seen
it's
the end
very
of
deep.
us?
It's not like the fungus, but my drummer was here, he would have done that. The duck.
It's kind of like that, but less gross and creepy. We're not gonna look like cauliflower afterwards, okay, guys? Makes you a little hungry for a salad when you watch that show, am I right?
Oh, gross.
Not really.
She's sick. She was sick. She's Slytherin. Don't mind her.
I am definitely not Slytherin.
Oh yeah, what are you?
I'm
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Jenny's Hufflepuff.
Did you
with
like
a little bit of Slytherin.
Do you like how I called it Gryffindorf? Because I'm just like such a pretend Harry Potter lover.
was that I'm a creep you're just playing?
We're about to do that for you
Are you?
guys.
Okay, I got a little taste.
Yeah, this next song goes that's all the weirdos. When you're here before, come looking in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You flow like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? And I don't belong here. No, I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body.
whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. It's so very special. I wish I was special. Sing it with us out there, you know it. And I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? And I don't belong here, and I don't belong here.
Wow, okay.
I can't wait to have my wife see that tomorrow. Seriously, that was so great.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Great job. You
Thank you
harmonize.
so much.
I mean, you're twins, right?
Yes.
So it's like, is
It's that blood harmony.
Is that cheating in harmony when you're twins?
Technically it's cheating for sure.
The bands ever call you out like, listen, unfair.
They definitely say that's very unfair.
Yeah.
But we sing with a lot of artists, and we'd love to just like harmonize around their voices. So then they say, "Yay for us!" So we're like the Oreo to the cream of that awesome singer. We just latch our voices on, and it's so fun. You know, we've sang with so many wonderful artists throughout our lives, and harmony is just our baby. We love it so much. So I know it's unfair, but it's also really cool.
No, it is so cool. Like we're giggling over here because it's. I mean, I hope the people who are watching will giggle too. But like being right here and getting the whole vibe live.
Yeah.
We are literally giggling. So thank you.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, are you going to sing Blackbird for me?
I don't know.
Well, that might come up.
Well, I don't know, but
Can we blast your social media again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spotify, Apple Music, Acoustic Minds, Instagram _ the AM, which is just right over there.
yeah.
Our website where you can find all of that information, theammusic.com. What else is there? That's it.
The
Oh,
AM
and Facebook too, Acoustic Minds Music.
was the ammusic.com hard to get? Was that just
No,
a
you know,
stroke
it's
of luck?
so seriously stroke of luck.
Wow.
We originally had it just as acousticminds.com, and then it lapsed for like a week, and somebody bought it, and it was like 10 grand to get it back. And so we were morphing into a little bit more of the electronic, and so Acoustic Minds will always be AM, obviously. So we were doing some of our really electronic shows as the AM, so the Acoustic Minds, and so we just thought, why not look for the AM music, and it was there.
Wow.
So we got very lucky there.
All right.
You deserve it.
Yeah, thank you. And our bandmate Aaron just redid our entire website, so it's like super glossy and very glamorous. You're going to see some really, really fancy photos of Amanda and I. And
Well, that
yeah,
might
it's
be
fun to
worth
get
the
dressed
visit.
up.
That's worth the visit alone,
it
right?
is worth the visit. And it has all of our music there, all the different YouTube, all of those channels and everything, so you can check us out live there. But also, thank you for having us here, because this has just been such a pleasure.
We're blessed.
Well, it's a surprise Thursday show.
Oh,
Yes,
really? Totally
yes.
threw it off. I
Yeah.
know.
You know me, do
We,
it.
yeah,
Oh,
normally,
you do?
yeah, normally
Thank
we do
you
Tuesdays.
for us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel so special. Thank you for doing that for
but
us.
we've-
TC, I got it back.
No, we did. So, I mean, honestly, like, as far as the Off Lip radio show goes, this might be one of a handful of Thursday shows. So,
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
well, we feel very honored. Thank you for having us.
we're happy you're here, and it sounds great.
Thank you so
And
much.
you can watch this show tonight on YouTube when I get home, put on download on YouTube.
Perfect.
It'll be on Spotify and all those podcast platforms.
I love this. So you hear that, everybody? So tune back in and re-listen to all this awesome, juicy stories of our lives.
Chris, you can tune in too.
Yeah, babe. Tune right in. He's probably listening right now. Text me if you're listening, babe. Oh, ding! Oh, he is. He just said hi. Call me after your gig. I'm tuning in right now. Oh my God, we're so connected. Babe, I miss you.
I told you. They're so sappy.
We were talking on the phone, and we were FaceTiming. Just a quick story. It's really silly. And somebody walked up to me and said, "Why are you so happy with that guy? I mean, how long have you guys been together?" And I was like, "Well, I've known him since I was 17. And I was in love with him then, and now we're back together. It's been about 4 years." And she's like, "Wow, I've been with my husband 20, and I don't even want to look at him when the phone comes on." I
was like, let's never be like that, babe. And he just was laughing at me because I'm like totally high from a show, just like giddy. And he's like asleep on the couch, like, hello. I love him. He's the best.
Are we gonna do it? I don't know. Well, I think we should definitely do our single.
She's over there practicing Blackbird. You see
She
that?
is. I know. She is. She's like, I'm ready for my final. I'm not
Okay,
quite.
so tell you something. This is what happened. So, right after COVID came, right, we're all locked up, we're all at home, and we're all fucking freaked out, don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
Freaked out, right? And the streets are dead, and the whole town's dead. So I was watching YouTube, and I was watching the Beatles sing "Get Back" on the roof of the Apple Studios in London, right? With fucking just ripping, right? The people came out of the home. What the fuck? And it just was an amazing video.
Oh, I love this.
So I go, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So TC, I call TC, he's my best friend. I go, TC, fuck this. Let's put a band on the roof of the boardroom.
Oh God, that'd be so cool. Amazing.
We had 10 days after COVID started. Let's put a band on the roof. Fuck it. We're gonna get arrested. We don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you want to give a shit.
What are they gonna do? They're not even out either.
So let's put a band on the roof. So we go with this big rock and roll band.
Oh,
Santa Cruz called
yeah.
Locomotive Breath. It just ripped, shoved all these guys through windows, all that shit. Climb up to the top. No fanfare, no Facebook, no Instagram, and they just were off.
Oh my God, I love that.
When you're up on the roof, you can see far.
Oh yeah.
People came out of the woodwork.
Oh, it's so wonderful. You know, our friends were doing some like neighborhood house concerts outside, and everyone would just come out on their lawns and they just loved it.
I did about 250 shows during COVID.
Shut up! That's amazing. On the roof?
All live stream at
And
my
here.
house.
Oh my
on the
goodness,
cliff.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, because of you, like you kept music going. So thank you for
You know
that.
what's funny? After that show, after we Facebook Live that show, people from Portland, Oregon, or even further, and Orange County called me.
Book us.
We want to do that roof gig. We're kind of, dude, you're in San Diego. We don't give a fuck. Road trip. We're coming.
We just want to get out of our house. Please, let us
love
play.
that. Oh, I love that,
That
so
was
much.
fun.
Roof
We did
shows
3
are the
shows
best
on the
it
roof.
is.
We did 3 shows on the roof, and the owner of the building goes, hey, that's going to stop now because somebody's going to get fucked up. Somebody's going to be fucked up, fall off the roof,
Oh shit.
and I'm dead. So I
Yeah.
took 3 shows.
Yeah, you're like, that was it.
And it was
Free
fun. It was
and
pretty
done.
fun. It was,
Oh my God, I bet those 3 shows were so amazing.
people were crying.
Oh, sounds so good. Yeah, that reminds me of Empire Records, that movie,
I
where they're
love it.
like
That's all
doing
I
the
was thinking.
rooftop
That's all I was thinking.
concert. That's all I can think about when I think of that. So.
Do we have
Just
time for
time
one
for
more?
Yeah, one more.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna actually do our brand new single, I believe, because that we should do it so people out
We
there
should
know.
pump it up. We just released it. It's just this is what we need to do.
What do you do?
So this song is called Fantasize. And Amanda, why don't you tell them what it's about?
We have to be very creative as artists, and you also have, number one, you have to have a very, very confident partner because you're out on the road a lot.
Yeah.
Number two, you have to have a vivid imagination because you have to keep things incredibly steamy when you're on the road because, let's face it, if you're being loyal and you're, monogamous, you have to still stay connected. So, we have all sorts of technology these days. We got FaceTime, sexting has been around for a while, but there's more than that. Like, your imagination is probably your biggest, tool in those instances. So this song is called Fantasize. It's a song that goes out to our lovers.
Hang on a minute. Is there a video for this song coming up?
It's coming.
It's coming?
Yes.
Hey, can we introduce it on the Acoustic Minds show?
Yes.
Yes. When it's out, yes.
Oh, yes.
The premiere.
Can we do
Yes.
the premiere?
Yes.
We have half the
Absolutely.
we have half the
Perfect. Yes.
Yes.
It's
The
perfect.
answer is always yes for
You
you.
don't have to, but
We would love
We
to.
would love that.
We'd be honored.
we do steamy.
Good. I like singing.
We do too. I mean, most of the songs we sing tonight are about love and
Yeah.
heart stuff, but we're Scorpios. We're into the steam.
That's right. Here we go.
Thank you so much for having us, Neil. Such a pleasure. TC, come to Santa Cruz Boardroom. This place is a gem.
All right. If you're tuning in at home, feel free to move around with us. This is our last song. We're gonna get you in that space.
Something about those eyes, ooh, always got me thinking, got me hypnotized. Girl, what are you doing to me? No matter